Today I wanted to give a quick case study breakdown of how Yousef and Malcolm went from working 60-hour weeks, being stuck in the grind, and having zero clarity on how to move forward in their consulting business, to hitting 12K in revenue in their first 18 days of launch. This is the reality for most entrepreneurs. If you're watching this, you most likely have skills that you know you could use to serve. You're hardworking, but you just feel like you're spinning your wheels, unable to book calls consistently for your offer or see any real growth. And you know you have the talent, but the results just aren't there yet. So if any of this sounds familiar, keep on watching, because what they achieved in 18 days is nothing short of remarkable. Welcome to my screen. Excited to break this all down for you. Before Yousef, Malcolm, and I started working together, they were overwhelmed by endless tasks that weren't moving the needle. They already had an offer, and I was onboarding it as an appointment center manager rather than full-scale coaching and consulting them. But I was responsible for this revenue growth, hired, trained, coached, and managed their entire sales team that drove the revenue in the first place. Before we started working together, they were trying to handle that by themselves, book calls, close calls, and handle these systems and delivery all together, putting in 13, 15-hour workdays, sometimes all-nighters, without generating the results that they sought. They were confused on how to scale in a way that actually aligned with their vision. I want to just quickly ask, do you relate to this? Do you feel like you're giving your business your all, but you just don't seem to be seeing any progress or results towards that outcome? Keep on watching. After implementing what I now call the Kingdom Business Growth Framework, here's what they're able to achieve in just 18 days. So the biggest one obviously is 12K in revenue, which I'm directly responsible for. The appointment setters that I trained, the scripts that I use, the entire process was because of the entire system that I'm going to break down. And it's a milestone that we actually didn't think was possible in such a short period of time. 15 fewer work hours per week. Freeing that time up actually created the time to focus on what matters most, so you could work on the business and not in the business, right? You want to actually be the visionary, to be able to be the CEO of your company rather than wearing all the hats. And finally, they actually felt in control of their business decisions, finally felt like they had the focus, the clarity, the time to control their business decisions while they coached their clients. They became operators and not employees to their own businesses, working tirelessly without seeing the results that they knew they could achieve. The best part is they didn't actually hustle harder. They freed up time and worked smarter. Enough talk. I'm going to actually break down how we were able to do this together as a team, the Kingdom Business Growth Framework. It wasn't called this at the time, but the principles that we use to drive these results are now what I serve my clients with. The first thing is to definitely get your business into alignment. And what do I mean by that? You want to shift your offer to focus on providing a high value. So their offer was helping their clients get to 60K per month. Finding a target audience that you know is in alignment with your passions, with your purpose, and your skill. And it doesn't have to be a make money online offer, but just something that helps them up-level their health, wealth, or relationships, provides a tangible outcome because your passions and skills really are God-given gifts to serve. The best way that I found to deliver this, and how Yousef and Malcolm did, is definitely through leverage consulting, 2-3 group calls per week, setting to coach others, something that's high value, tangible ROI. In this case, I helped Yousef and Malcolm go from 0 to 12K. If you're a fitness coach, I help men lose 20 pounds. There's something tangible and measurable that just makes the outcome so much more clear in the client's mind, but is also high value at the same time. More importantly, purpose-driven, so you could actually be a good steward of your gifts, maximize them, use them to serve the kingdom. The fulfillment that comes with that is unimaginable, and you truly feel aligned even outside of business, but in life in general. That's how you carry forth your mission. The second step that worked for us was actually implementing a simple strategy that doesn't reinvent the wheel. Once you have your business in alignment, you have a purpose-driven offer that is high value. It's time to generate attention, building your brand, but more so using high converting sales assets like you're watching right now to nurture your audience. You could check out a few other videos on my channel before I actually started this business. Very simple, raw, authentic YouTube videos that generate organic attention. So whatever platform your clients are on, you want to start building authority, building your brand, building an audience of potential clients. And long term, the power in building your brand is unmatched, right? Look at the biggest names in the space, like Brandon Forbes. You may have heard of him. He's built his brand and his authority to the point where it sells everything for him. That's the long-term goal, but at first we want to use this to bring our first additional clients to the door, which is what Yousef and Malcolm did. Once you're posting content, you're building your audience, you're gaining followers, people are engaging with your posts. You want to introduce your offer to them in obviously a non-salesy way. I really had to surrender this business to God of like, is this really what you want me to do? I'm not sure. And immediately I saw my friend and he brought up a pain point of just being overwhelmed, literally up here, being overwhelmed of working countless hours, not feeling aligned with his purpose and knowing that God is calling him to more. And in that state of uncertainty for me, that just passion ignited inside my heart. Those who are watching this video, those who are still watching, feel the same way of genuinely wanting a purpose-driven system to serve others with. So that's all we're focusing on doing here. Approaching these people in a non-salesy manner, knowing that you could actually serve them, getting them onto a quick Zoom call. With Yousef and Malcolm, we're able to book 1 to 3 calls per day. At the time, they only had around a 500 people audience. So pretty impressive stuff, around 40 to 50 calls in that 18-day span, which again is very impressive for the audience size. But again, they had results because they aligned their offer with their skills and it was a high value offer. Then it's obviously closing those sales calls at around a 30% clip. Once you actually have results and your offers align with your skills and it's purpose driven and you have that energy to share with your prospects, I guarantee you'll close higher than 30%, right? Especially if you have a personal brand. Sales becomes so easy when you provide that much upfront value. You're just generating content around the things that you genuinely love, and you know you have a service to complement that could actually change lives and is in alignment with your purpose. I do teach simple sales frameworks. I've been in the online sales game for about 2 years now as a setter manager, and a closer. You just want to keep this simple and not reinvent the wheel. Number 3 is the process commitment. So the first 30 days of the business was really just to shift their approach, transition from a low leverage agency model and focus on impact, on actually creating an impact, therefore growth with their skills. What this means for you is that all of this is bigger than just business, right? God has a plan, a call over all of our lives, and business is really just an extension of that. So I really want you to shift your mindset around that. And that allows you to get into alignment, which will clear on your skills, passions, and purpose. Once you do that, you want to set tangible outcomes, so goals. Me wanting to scale to 100K per month is completely different with the heart of I just want to make money versus number 2, I want to expand the kingdom. I want to be a giver for the kingdom. I want to sow into the kingdom. I want to glorify God in all that I do. Those goals are completely different. So although they did set just business goals, growth, really focusing on shifting their approach, I recommend that you do that to make this all the more powerful. Is if you're a faith-driven entrepreneur, coach, or leader stuck in the grind and just not sure how to grow, I want you to take away 3 things. So you don't have to sacrifice your values to achieve success. Yousef and Malcolm were focused on being value-driven, obviously keeping good business practices. You don't have to sacrifice your values to achieve success. It's much bigger than business. This is just a tool to actualize your purpose. And when you come in with that heart, you're no longer a business owner. You're a servant of the Lord. It's not about greed like most of the space is ruled by. You can work less while impacting more lives, therefore making more, freeing up time, and actually having a business that fits a purpose-driven life. And lastly, aligning with your God-given purpose is the key to unlocking your next level in not just your business, but all areas of life. Bring that to the world for the glory of God. Here's what Yousef and Malcolm said about their transformation. The screenshots, 12K in total revenue because it was just split payments. We did this all with 0 ad spend on a brand new offer in the first 18 days. So imagine how much more powerful if you are a 6-figure entrepreneur who already has that foundation. Do the math on how that adjusts to what you're currently making right now in only 18 days. They did end up scaling to 6 figures per month after we stopped working together. That foundation was definitely built. All the systems in client acquisition, training, and managing salespeople. It's just them getting excited, a little bit too excited, so excuse our language here. So I want to ask, are you ready to stop wasting time spinning wheels, grinding, hustling, and start seeing real results. I'm here to help you align your business with your vision and God-given purpose, implement proven strategies, deliver these results, and scale to 6 to 7 figures per year in your business in as little as 90 days. So let's make it happen together. Click the link below to book in a clarity call. Just take the first step towards transforming your business. I'll give you a full strategy. And if the Kingdom Business Growth Framework is something that you feel complements your journey, we could discuss how that looks like for you. So thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you guys in the next banger. I hope this gave you the value that you're looking for, and see you in the next one. Peace.